Indians tonight. For Winston-Salem, do we have a
Yes, we do.
number 15 for Winston-Salem from Irving, Texas. And on the mound for the Kinston Indians is number 59, Steve Bird. I believe there was a number change somewhere in there. Steve Bird is the pitcher for the Kinston Indians tonight. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. The pitch, the swing, ball 2, sorry. I tell you, Morgan, this is nothing like basketball, is it?
Sure isn't. It's much
It's much more complicated than basketball ever was. Lynette Lancer basketball, now it's Indian baseball. I guess we got it too late whenever we hit Lancer baseball. Their season's already over.
Yeah.
Pitch, right up the middle, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out.
They are lucky. There's a big cloud coming in from Goldsboro. They've got a tornado watch out for the central part of the state of North Carolina. A tornado was so-called sighted in Franklin County, just north of Raleigh. They said it's headed eastward. As the pitch was made, and it was a high ball 3, so there could be some bad weather headed this way.
Bad weather.
But bad weather. It's already getting to me, you see. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, no score. 1 hit, 1 error for Winston-Salem. Pitch, ball 4, he walked in.
Sullivan is going to first base now.
And coming up to bat for the Winston-Salem Spirits is number 11, Derek May from Rochester, New York. Derek is batting .257. His win-loss average is at 257 rather, just halfway below 500. He is got 1 save in the game. It's kind of strange him playing in the outfield with 1 save. And he is from Rochester, New York. As I hear Carl Grant announce it, our sports information director at the college. Oh, I hear. So Jim Kelso's not here tonight, huh?
No, Jim Kelso's not here.
Well, Jim, if you're listening out there, we hope we can bring you the best play-by-play action ever. Swing, hit, foul ball, strike 1. Pitch, swing, pop fly again, strike 2. 0-2 is the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
For number 11, Derek May from Rochester, New York.
Derek May steps out of the batter's box.
Winston-Salem now has 1 out so far. Derek May, 0 balls and 2 strikes.
The pitch, ball 1. 1 and 2. Morgan, the last time these two teams got together up in Winston-Salem swept the Indians 3-0. And the Indians were in their slump and were on a 5-game losing streak. Maybe they can come back tonight and pounce back against the number 1 team. Let's hope so anyway. But pitch, and it's outside, ball 2. Pitcher Stephen Bird eyes May at the batter's box. 2-2 is the count, 1 out. Pitch. Down the left side, down the right field rather, base hit. 1 run scores. 2 run scores, and man is safe at 3rd, and May gets to 2nd. It's a double hit for May, and Winston-Salem scores 2. So the score is the Winston-Salem Spirits 2, the Kinston Indians 0. Morgan, that was a tremendous hit as he's peeled looked right up the Kinston outfield, I guess.
Tremendous hit, way across the field.
If it had just been up in the air, it may have gone out of here. Who knows? Terry Mann up to bat for the Spirits. Kelly Mann, okay. Kelly Mann up to hit for the Spirits.
Number 14 from Santa Monica, California.
Number 14 from Santa Monica.
Yeah.
He came a long way just to play for the Winston-Salem Spirits.
A lot of people on the Winston-Salem team from California.
Hit down the right baseline, base hit. Another run scores for the Spirits. Throw back to the catcher. Throw to 2nd, and as the guy from California tried to get a double, he was out. And the Winston-Salem scorer, who's the number 11 for Winston-Salem, Derek May, excuse me, scores for Winston-Salem. The score is now, now the Spirits 4, the Indians nothing. Back to live action again. Back sanefully in live action.
Number 22.
Stephen Bird eyes number 22, John Lewis. Just 3 point. Down the right side again for another base hit. Now back to live action. Now that I have gotten my throat straight and everything, Morgan, can you fill me in a little bit of what went on?
Number 15, Glenn Sullivan for the Winston-Salem Spirits. Just had his 3 balls and his 2 strikes. And
3 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 error, right?
yeah, exactly right.
So in just a little time I've been gone, the Winston-Salem Spirits have had 4 hits, 4 runs in the top of the 3rd inning, and 1 error, which was done previously in the outset of the game. I'm out of breath because I was running up the steps. And a strikeout by Stephen Bird, strikes out number 5 for the Spirits. Tim Wallace out of Martinez, California. And now the Indians now have a chance to come back and perhaps come back against the Spirits. During this little break, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to see some old friends of mine from Goldsboro, and also some fans from Goldsboro. Her name is Kim. I can't remember your last name. What's your last name?
Kim Rosen.
Kim Rosen. Yeah, I used to work at a department store with her in Goldsboro, and I was just in there not too long ago, and they didn't have what I was looking for, but that's beside the point. But anyway, what brings y'all out to the ball game tonight?
Just came out to watch the game.
All right, what's your husband's name, Kim? Is that his name? Hello. Could you tell us why you're out of the ball game tonight?
I just came out to enjoy the weather, enjoy the game.
All the way from Goldsboro, though.
All the way.
Well, my headpiece came out, and anyway, thanks for talking with me. This is a recorded tape for a grade. It's not actually going on the air, so my teacher will hear it. In fact, he usually does the PA announcements, Jim Kelso, but he's not here. But y'all, okay, it's your boyfriend. Okay, well, I never got your name, but boyfriend, thank you for talking with us. Okay. All right, back to live action over here. And for Morgan, for some reason my headpiece keeps coming out, and I can't figure out why. I think it's because either I've got a long neck or either it is a short cord.
Or either you've got a big head.
Well, I've got a big mouth.
Yeah.
Now, a big head we will not talk about at the moment because there are other parts of the body that people might get mixed up with.
Okay.
Okay. Mike Twardowski up to hit for the Kinston Indians. Pitching for the Winston-Salem Spirits is number 16. Let's turn our pages around here. Number 16, Phil Harrison out of Los Angeles, California, L.A. Dodger Town, I guess you could say it, in the world of baseball.
Dodger Town. Number 20 up at bat now, Mike Twardowski from Lockport, New York for the Kinston Indians.
Twardowski gets the 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. For the Indians, excuse me. It's been no runs, no hits, and 1 error. Maybe they can come back after being down 4-0 though. Strike 1 is the count, 1-1. As the Morgan, can you remind me who the pitcher was for the Spirits?
The pitcher for the Spirits, he's, let's see, number 16 for the Winston-Salem Spirits.
Phil Harrison. Yeah. Phil Harrison out of Los Angeles. Right. Harrison pitches to Twardowski. Bounces out. Oh, got the right bounce for the Indians. It's a single base hit, and that'll be 1 hit for the Indians. So the scoreboard lights up a little bit more for the Indians. 0-1-1, I guess you could say, as Twardowski gets a base hit.
Now batting the shortstop, Glenn Fairchild.
Glenn Fairchild, now batting for the Kinston Indians. Fairchild is out of Garden Grove, California. He is batting 16. He's had 16 hits this year, 15 runs batted in, and his ERA is 22. I think I've got that right. My knowledge of baseball is not as good as I would hope it to be because I'm always so much into basketball, like our good old friend Woody Durham and Jim Kelso.
Correct.
Anyway, to Fairchild, the hit, the pitch, the hit out to left field. It is caught, and Twardowski will go back to first base. I wonder where those thunderstorms are, Kelly. Morgan.
Get over this way.
Well, we're lucky there is a tornado watch out for Wayne County right next to us.
It was 89 degrees a while ago. At 6 o'clock, it was 89 degrees.
89 degrees, and it's just what, May?
Yeah, isn't that strange? And tornadoes coming out of the blue.
Well, Morgan, you and I talk a lot, and it's the end of the world.
The end of the world.
Most definitely. Up the bat for the Kinston Indians, number 23. We'll find his number in a minute. Rob Swain.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, gambling town. I guess he's going to gamble with this pitcher. What do you say?
Yeah.
Phil Harrison has, I've only been here a half of an inning, a whole inning rather, and he pitches the ball far right outside, high ball. The count is 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out for the Indians, down 4-0 to the Winston-Salem Spirits. Harrison eyes Swain. Swain holds the bat steady. Pitch, and right up the middle, no swing, but it was a strike. 1-2 count. You're listening to WKNS-FM Kinston, the voice of Lenore Community College and the Rock of Kinston. The pitch, high outside to the left, ball 2. 2-2 is the count.
Too bad Mr. Buster, the sports director, isn't here.
He had an event in Newbern and he had to go to
give us some help with our...
Yeah, Jim tries to do okay with the sports. He does pretty good. In fact, I heard our program director, Alan Wells, talking about him on the way up here, and, Jim's real excited about this little thing. It's a hobby for him. He gets a play toy, just like Newt's is mine.
He really enjoys it, we can tell. That's all he talks about baseball.
The pitch, the hit, pop fly out to right field, base hit. That'll put Fairchild at second, and number 23, Rob Swain. Yes, Rob Swain and Fairchild rather, on, no, I'm sorry, it's not Glenn Fairchild, it's number 20.
Mike Twardowski.
Twardowski is at second, and Swain is at first, and I can't talk here. 45 is up to bat.
Yeah. The coach is looking on, we can see.
Yes, the third base coach, trying to rob him some bases over there. Mark Maloney. Is he butcher baloney? Well, we're fixing to find out. Steps out of the batter's box. Harrison eyeing the men on first and second base.
1 out for the Kinston Indians.
The pitch, the swing, and a miss. 0-2 is the count. 1 out for the Indians. Indians seem to be doing pretty well this inning. Down 4-0. They're trying to climb back in it just a little bit.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
Something like that. Smell the chicken?
Yes, and the hot dogs are delicious. Left field, base hit. 1 run no, they're all advanced 1 base. The bases are loaded. Maloney hits it out to left center field, and that'll give the Indians 3 hits, and the crowd is getting a little excited here at Granger Stadium.
Right fielder, Joey Farrell.
Joey Farrell is now at bat for the Kent.
Joey Bell.
Bell, is it Bell? It sounded like you said,
Joey Bell.
Okay, Bell.
Shreveport, Louisiana.
Cajun country. It's 4-0. The Indians have 3 hits this inning, 1 error, 1 out, surprisingly. Bases are loaded. Bell up to bat. If he could get just 1 hit to put break the pigs out for the Kinston Indians. Did he get him? They are calling him out. Well,
45, Indians is out on first base.
that was a great instinct by the pitcher for Winston-Salem. His instincts were very good as he threw it to first base for the out, and now that puts a hole in the bases loaded, and there's men on second and third. As Bell, there was a little pause there off of the mound and off of the batter's box.
2 outs for the Kinston Indians in the third inning, I believe.
It is the bottom of the third inning. Spirits lead at 4-0. And there is some confusion on the field. Well, maybe there's dust in his eye or something, or maybe there's a bug on his nose, or anyway, the pitch, the swing, the miss. 0-1 is the count. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs for the Indians.
No, one strike.
Well, did I say 2 strikes?
You said no strikes.
No strikes. I'm wrong.
1 strike, Joey Bell.
I'm wrong, just like I am on most of my tests at school. Pitch, swing, and the miss. 2 strikes. The Indians need a hit here to at least keep their hopes alive, even though it is the third inning. Winston-Salem could come back and score 4 more runs and be ahead 8-0. Pitch, strike 3. Got him on strikes, and he didn't get him swinging. So at the end of 3 innings, it is Winston-Salem with 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. The Kinston Indians with no runs, 3 hits, and 1 error with the score. Winston-Salem 4, Kinston nothing. That's right, Carl. Tell everybody to turn to page 18, and maybe they'll win a prize. You know, it's the humidity seems to have slacked off some here. It was humid as it could be a while ago. As you said, it got up to about almost 90 degrees today, and it was at 6 o'clock. That's really hard to believe. Whenever you get that, well, like we said before, you and I, back during basketball season, we're talking about the end of the world, and, well, as Elvis sang at his last concert, and now the end is near, and so I face, well, we're looking at it. You know, the treaty between Reagan and Gorbachev, we're being nice to each other, but it's just like the weather was today. Like I was telling Tony Blackman of a guy I worked with in Goldsboro, that he said, his wife asked him, they said, Tony, what does it look like? I said, he said, it's beautiful. I said, I know, it can be just like a girl sometimes. I said, gorgeous, 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 and then sometimes I come around and stab you in the back.
But we're not talking about...
We're not talking about, guys can do it too. No, we're not talking about you. I'm talking about my past history.
Girl.
I'm not, no, you're special.
Thank you.
Batting for the Winston-Salem, what are they, Spirits?
Yeah, they're Spirits. It's number 7.
Your Spirits down.
From La Mesa, California.
La Mesa, California. What was his name again? Steve Hill? Steve Hill. He's an infielder. He's got 1 strike on him, too. The pitch, the swing, the pop fly up into left field. The catch is made. 1 out for the Winston-Salem Spirits. And, you know, getting back with what we were talking about a while ago, I was not talking about you. I know you're a lady and you're sitting here, but I talk to you like one of the guys. You're in, you know, you and I go back a long ways, far back as September.
Yeah.
And, you know, so
I knew you before you were Barry. Okay?
That's right. She knew me before I was Barry. She was there for the birth of Barry Stallings.
Yeah.
And I was there for the birth of Morgan Payne.
Yes, you were.
Up to bat for the Kinston Indians now is number 8. For Winston-Salem, I'm sorry, okay, is Eric Woods of Folsom, California. The pitch and a ball 1 for on Woods.
1 out for the Spirit.
Pitch, low, ball 2.
Into the 4th inning now.
Still 4-0. The Kinston Indians really are doing a good job on defense this inning, even though, you know, it takes offense to make the defense. Pitch, swing. He called the ball. Well, that could have been decisive because it looked like a strike to some people. 3-0 is the count. 1 out on the Winston-Salem Spirits. 4-0 is the score. Morgan's out of tape, so we'll pause the station identification. This is the Kinston Indian Sports Network. The pitch, the ball, the walk. 1 man on base, 1 out. 4-0 is our score. And Morgan, I see you're back with us.
Yeah, I'm back here, the old ballpark.
Greg Smith.
Second base.
Greg Smith, thank you, Carl. Greg Smith now batting for the Winston-Salem Spirits. And as I always say, Morgan, glad to have you along.
Glad to have you along also.
Thank you very much. There's North Johnson, the general manager of the Kinston Indians. The pitch, low, ball 1. The pitcher for Winston, I want to say Kinston and Winston because they're both the exact same as number Stephen Bird, am I right? Stephen Bird is the pitcher, and he has pitched 5 balls, right in a row without a strike. And number 8. Well, we are hoping that maybe the Indians can do something as the pitch is low to the left again, ball 2. That is 6 balls consecutive. I wonder if he can break a world's record here. It's cloudy outside. The clouds seem to be moving in over Granger Stadium. The pitch, low again. I'm going to say ball 7.
Ball 3.
Ball 3. He pitched 4 consecutive ones last batter. 3-0 the count, 1 out for the Winston-Salem. The pitch, low outside, ball 4. And don't tell me the bad boy is going out to talk to the pitcher. No, he's not going out to talk to the bad.
Is he taking a walk now? When they hit 4 balls, they walk?
Yeah, that's the 4 balls. Instead of 3 strikes, you're out. 4 balls, you're in. You're on base, and that seems to be the case. Instead, it's been 8 balls, 2 men on base, men on first and second for the Spirits.
Greg Smith from Baltimore, Maryland is now on first base.
For the Winston's.
Walk from the 4 balls.
For the Winston-Salem Spirits. Bird, the pitch, low again, ball 1. It looks like the coach for the Winston for the Kinston Indians will have to go out and have a talk with him because this has been 9 balls in a row, and you see this in the major leagues, even though this is a major league farm team. Strike 1, he breaks the drought. 1-1 the count against Wood. No, it's not Woods. It's Cruz, Lure Cruz from Taola, Puerto Rico. All right. Pitcher eyes second base. The man's gone. Pop fly. Sent it out toward Newbern somewhere. He'll have to go back though. Pop fly. Strike 2. 1-2 is the count. 1 out for the Winston-Salem Spirits. Top of the 4th inning. 4-0 to score. The Winston-Salem Spirits over the Kinston Indians. Kinston playing a whole lot better this inning than they were last inning, and Winston-Salem, got on that run a while ago, and now it seemed to slow up some. I think there's some lightning somewhere. We're getting some
some interference from the PA system here.
The pitch, base hit, a double play by the Kinston Indians. Are they calling him? No, the man's going back to. No, he's out. The man was safe at first. Why, I had no idea. It looked like he was out to me. But I'm not the officials now, am I?
True.
We're just the announcers. We go through this every day. We did it through basketball season. Glenn Sullivan. Thank you, Carl. 3 or 4 times there. Jim Kelsey's going to love this tape. Glenn Sullivan now batting for the for the Winston-Salem Spirits. Huge crowd here on Park tonight for the Kinston Indians.
Especially that girl with the green sweater on.
Phalange?
No, the girl you were looking, the blonde?
No, that's Dawn something. She's Phalange's friend. Phalange's boyfriend plays for
Kinston.
Kinston.
About the girl in the mini skirt walking down this way.
Yes, I was looking at that.
Oh, yeah.
See, this is a great place to sightsee for a single guy like me.
Yeah. For only single guys.
Only single guys. You're right, Morgan. The pitch, strike 1, 0-1, 2 outs for the Winston-Salem Spirits. You're listening to the Indian Sport Network. Jim Bustard, president. Stolen base from first base to second is stolen by the Spirits by Cruz out of Puerto Rico.
Yeah, number 1.
It seems like it's kind of tricky to have baseball. Baseball's a whole lot more harder to announce than basketball ever was.
Did you know that no one on the Winston-Salem Spirits team is from North Carolina?
And no one from the Kinston Indian team either, except for one. Base hit, line drive to the shortstop. It is out 1, out 3. So for the Winston-Salem Spirits, no hits, no runs, no errors, is complete of 3.5. The score remains Winston-Salem 4, Kinston nothing, as the Kinston Indians come up to bat.
Scoreboard goes crazy here.
It's because the man himself's running. You know who that is.
Delmont.
Delmont. You know all that. You know all that what?
I don't know.
Who, instead of Jim Kelso, what do we call him? Jack.
Oh, Jack.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. The Kinston Indians jumped over a candlestick. Don't look at me. I'm just a cornball from Mount Olive. Yeah, look at your program on page 26, as Carl would say, while I look out into the audience and see how many people really are here. Not too long ago, we had Brian Bailey from WNCT TV Channel 9 here. He's not here tonight. But we do have a good turnout for the Indians and the Spirits. Some people traveled from Winston to see their team play. And some people from the college, from Lenore Community College. I see the lady from the bookstore. From the English department. I'm sorry, they look kind of alike. She's out here. A lot of fans staring at me like I'm crazy, but hey, I don't worry. I never worry about that. That's why I'm in broadcasting. Let me get a drink of my drink here in my Kinston Indians cup. Would you like to sit, Morgan? It's very wet.
No, thank you.
For some reason,
Wet already.
I had throat problems a while ago, as you saw me, and I saw you take a little chuckle because I did too, because I couldn't breathe. But anyway, back to live action.
In the fourth inning.
It's halfway through the fourth inning.
Yeah.
You know, this is nothing like basketball or football. You don't have a halftime here, and you can't get out and mingle with the crowd like you would, except for.
You can go to the bathroom. And
That's right. In fact, I'm probably before long my bladder is going to be busting. I may take this recording with me to the bathroom. Well, I won't do that. I'll shut off the microphone before any action is taking place. So whenever Jim listens to this tape, he won't be going. He won't cut it on and say. Chris Isaacson batting for the Kinston Indians, pitching for the Durham Bulls. Winston-Salem Spirits.
number 7. He's from Oak Harbor, Washington.
Oak Harbor, Washington is the batter. Chris Isaacson, and the pitch, the swing and a miss. Strike one for the Kinston Indians.
The pitcher, Phil Harrison. Of
Phil
Los
Harrison.
Angeles, California, Winston.
Of course, we can't forget that old L.A. Dodger. I don't guess. How y'all tonight?
Keep your eyes on the field.
I can't help all these pretty girls are walking by me, Morgan. Anyhow, back to live action. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hey, life goes on. Never hurts to look. Just don't touch.
What?
1-1. 1-1 is the count. The pitch outside high, ball 2. 2-1 is the count. 4-0 the score here at Granger Stadium in Kinston, North Carolina. You're listening to the Kinston Indian baseball game with the Winston-Salem Spirits on WBUB out of Mount Olive, North Carolina. Bub Radio, Barry Stallings, general manager. The pitch, the swing, pop fly up into far right field, and it is a foul ball. Strike 2 is the count.
Steve Hill, he's got 2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs for the for the Kinston Indians. Are we on the Indians now?
Yes, the Indians are up to bat.
Okay, well, it's Chris Isaacson.
As it says on the Kinston Indian Fanagram. Fanagram! Came in, did you get in all right with your press pass?
Yes.
The guy had his head turned, and I was about to come in. I didn't even see him, and I showed my press pass. He said, "Go ahead, dude."
Let me see. You've got yours laminated.
Yes, I do.
Looks very nice.
And as Morgan takes a look at my ID, the swing and the ball, 3, full count is the count. You see it says Franklin Glenn Stallings. That's my taken name, or given name, I'm sorry. Barry's my radio name, and of course, that old chewing gum name
Bubba
is my nickname. All right. Back to live action here. I see boyfriend over there of Kim Rosen as he walks down the steps here. Swing and the strike. He struck him out. Oh, my goodness. Chris Isaacson from Oak Harbor, Washington is struck out by our Dodger on the mound. Ray Williamson now batting the center fielder for the Kinston Indians. I think his name's Parker on the mound for Winston-Salem. The pitch, the swing, the miss. 0-1 is the count. 1 out for the Kinston Indians. The fans are kind of gloomy here tonight as their team is down 4-0.
Maybe it's the weather.
Maybe it's to Dave Price and the weather. Anyway, back to live action. The Parker throws the ball. Strike 2, the count. The balls are there. The Indians just are not hitting the ball, Morgan.
They're caught up in the weather too. They're with the fans. They're gloomy.
Yeah, like I heard on the radio.